Hey folks, Chris here with MPC Remote Start. Today I'm going to show you how to take this remote start and install it into this 2015 Honda Civic Key to start. I'm going to show you what's included in this box as well as what tools we need to complete this install. Let's get started. Okay, before we go ahead and show you what's included in the box, what I want to do is point out the shipping label. The shipping label has a QR code that you're going to scan to download the tip sheet to complete your installation. Okay, let's go ahead and open the box, show you what's included inside. First thing is going to be your Honda 2 T-harness along with a bypass module, the Crime Stopper remote start module, an MPC panel puller, and the extra connectors and wires needed for the installation. Here are the tools we're going to use today to complete our installation. Our wireless drill, a pair of pliers, our crimpers, wire strippers, a Phillips screwdriver, the MPC panel puller, a socket wrench with a 10mm socket, and our zip ties. Let's get started. Okay, to get started we need to remove this lower dash panel, and it's only clipped into place, so simply just pull in from the bottom area here, right up the top part. That'll remove these clips. On this side, pull from the bottom to release the top, drop this lower dash panel. It'll allow access to the bottom of the shroud, and we're ready to go. Okay, now to remove the top part of the steering shroud, you're going to have to go over here and unclip this panel here. Now we're going to have to turn the wheel to the opposite side to click the other side. So we'll insert the key to the ignition, turn it on, and you're going to pull the steering wheel to this side. Okay, now that we've turned the steering wheel, we'll just simply pry in on this side here, and that's going to loosen the top part of the steering wheel. It's going to access the screw that's here. There's the one on the other side as well. Okay, with that screw loose, we're going to turn the wheel to the right side and pull the screw on that side. All right, now we're going to go ahead and remove this screw. Okay, we need to remove this lower screw right here at the bottom of the steering column jacket to pull this down. So take your Phillips screwdriver. With that screw out, we should be able to simply pull off to the sides. The steering column will fall right straight down. Okay, we're going to go ahead and remove the ignition harness here to plug in our T-harness. So you're going to simply push in and pull out. And this will help you extract the connector here. Once the connector is extracted, you can pull it straight out. There you go. All right, take the male end of the T-harness. We're going to plug it into the factory connector here. By doing so, slide right into place, push the tab down, and you're connected. Okay, now we go ahead and take the factory connector and plug it into our female end of the T-harness, and snaps into place. Okay, now we're ready to connect the transponder T-harness connection. It's going to be this gray connector right here. We're going to go ahead and unclip it, remove it. Okay, so now we take the male factory connector, we're going to plug it into the female connector of our T-harness. Snap that into place. We'll take our male end connector, and we're going to go ahead and plug that into our factory connector. At the OBD2 bracket, we're going to use this hole directly above it to make our ground connection. We're going to go ahead and make this ground connection here with the screw. And there it is. Okay, we're now ready to go ahead and plug in our brain modules. First things we're going to do is this gray hood pin connector and this white optional parking light connector is not being used, so we're just going to go ahead and cut them short and tape those away. Then we're going to take our remote start brain. We'll go ahead and make the 12-pin connection. Okay, we're going to plug in our push button valet switch. White goes to the blue, red push button. We're going to plug in the data port connector, which goes right here in the locking tab port next to the white. Lastly, we're going to plug in the 6-pin power connector to the remote start brain. Okay, now we're ready to go ahead and plug in and program the Honda Evo module. Okay, now we're ready to program the Evo All module. So we're going to press and hold down the program button. While holding down the program button, you plug in the black 4-pin connector. The lights are going to start to alternate. You're going to let go on a solid single red light. There we go. Now we plug in the rest of our connectors. Okay. We press the program button 2 times. 1, 2. Okay, it's flashing once each second. And insert the key to the ignition. Turn the key to the full on position. You should get red flashing, and then we're waiting for the blue to flash. There's our blue flashing. Turn the key to the off position, pull the key out, and we're ready to go. Our next step is to program the TAC for the Crime Stopper module. First, you got to start the vehicle with the key. Okay, once the vehicle's started, you press the valet button 5 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We're gonna listen for 5 clicks. Okay, we got our 5 clicks. You press the valet button 1 time, you get 1 click. Then we press the brake pedal 1 time, we got 1 click, and then you turn the vehicle off. Okay, we've completed all of our connections and programming. We're gonna do a real quick test start. So lock, lock, lock. Module activates, good. Dash is activated. And the vehicle starts. Okay, we'll step on the brake pedal. This will shut everything down. Now we can tie everything up. Okay, everything's complete, so we're going to show you how to remote start this vehicle. Basically, it's lock, lock, lock. Okay, to do a key takeover to get into your vehicle, press the unlock button. Doors will unlock. Enter your vehicle, shut the door, put your key into the ignition, turn it to the full on position, step on the brake pedal. That will disengage the remote start. You can now put your vehicle in gear and drive away.